Good afternoon. Welcome to Midcap Radar. I'm Reema Tendulkar. With me is Sonal Bhutra. Tuesday afternoon, the time is 1:30 p.m. and these are the headlines. Midcaps underperform large pairs even as the market hovers near the day's low.
Shilpa Medicare jumps on getting a US FDA nod for its psoriatic arthritis drug, while a technology license pact with Mitsubishi for electrolytes lifts Neogen Chemicals.
IRB Infra gains on healthy growth in toll collection last month. Kalpataru powers up on a 3,100 crore worth of order wins from March to April.
ABB skids after analysts turn negative on the stock. Kotak Equities downgrades it to reduce from buy, believes margin expansion will be hard to sustain. Okay, those are the top headlines that we are tracking for you, all the mid-caps that are in focus as well. Let's quickly take a look at what the markets are doing. It's the 7th consecutive day of gains that we are seeing on the Nifty today. 66 points higher right now. We did see some fall from the highs, but still, it is managing to be in the green with decent gains right now. And it's really the Bank Nifty which is powering through. So we have the Bank Nifty sitting with gains of 480 points right now. It's outperforming the benchmarks with gains of 1.1%. Mid-cap side of things also looking decent. Largely in line, 63 points higher there, and the advance decline ratio in favor of the advances. Hey, Reema.
Hi, it's just the sell-off in the IT stocks,
Yes.
right? Can't take my eyes away from that. The Nifty IT index is now down 1.5%. In the morning, the Nifty IT index was flat, just down about 0.1, 0.2%, while the rest of the indices were moving up. But come 11 o'clock, the sell-off began in the IT names, and it's not stopped just now. Individual names. In fact, the top 5 Nifty losers are all the IT names. Infi, TCS, HCL Tech, Tech Mahindra, Wipro. These are the top 5 Nifty losers right now. So it's quite staggering ahead of earnings how positions are being trimmed in the IT names. But we'll welcome Shrikant Chauhan of Kotak Securities now for a technical check on the markets. Shrikant, markets are powering ahead, inching towards 17,700. Come off a bit from the day's high, but still, it's a healthy day of trade. And markets are moving up despite IT slipping in trade. Thoughts on the day so far?
Yeah, good afternoon. I think, the markets are very clearly heading upward, and most of the time, whenever we are seeing some resistance, it is falling lesser than the expectations, and again, it is bouncing back. So the similar sort of trend that we are witnessing for even other indices, but in that, Bank Nifty was down yesterday. Today, because of some specific news flow in some stocks, we saw a higher opening, and now again, it is leading, and maybe that's the reason IT index is down. I think till the announcement of quarterly numbers from the IT companies, we are going to see subdued sort of activity from IT companies. But yes, there are few companies which are really good, and we should look for adding them in the current decline. But for the index, I think markets are heading upward, and it is going to cross the level of 17,800. So we should be buyer if there is any correction during the day close to 17,650 or 600 levels. We are expecting Nifty to cross the levels of 17,800, and for the Bank Nifty, the important level is around 41,550, 600.
Okay, all right, Shrikant. So that's on the index. Of course, we are seeing some sell-off from the highs, but still continues to be a decent day of trade. Tell us about your individual technical picks in that case.
In the first half today, we are seeing some activity in.
Oh. Okay, looks like there is an issue with the connection out there, but we'll try to reconnect. For now, we'll go across to Vivek. He's standing on the big wall with all the mid-cap movers that we are tracking today. Vivek.
Well, thank you so much for that. Quite a few stocks in the mid-cap universe are clearly outperforming. Some strong moves seen there on good volumes as well. First on our list, Apollo Pipes. After a while, this particular stock was up almost 8% in today's trading session. Copra and 2 higher, very good volumes today, almost 6.5%. Trident on the back of a strong operational update, up almost 6% in the session. Now moving on, some stocks that continue to do well. Paras Defense, technical breakout seen here. Star Health also continues its momentum that it's being seen from the start of this particular week, and Neogen Software managing to shrug off the worries in the broad cap IT space. This particular stock up almost 4.5% in the session today. Some stocks that we're tracking on the back of very strong volume action, almost 5 to 10 times the typical 5-day, 10-day average. First on our list, V-Mart Retail up almost 3.5% on very good volumes today. With these specialty foods, we don't discuss this much often, but very strong volumes today. And Kalpataru Power, good order wins coming in and good volume action too on the stock. On the other hand, some of the stocks that are seeing a bit of a sell-off, Rossari Bio was a clear outperformer in yesterday's session. Today is cooling off a little bit. Welspun Enterprises too down almost 6%. MCX today after a while seeing almost a 2.5% dip. And Graphite India too down almost 2.4% in the session today.
Okay, thank you very much for that. We managed to reconnect with Shrikant Chauhan of Kotak. Shrikant, you were telling us your index trades as well as individual stock ideas that you would recommend now.
Yeah, I think in the first half of today's trading, we are seeing good amount of activity in almost all metal companies. Tata Steel, JSW Steel, NMDC, all are doing really well. And in that space, we are specifically bullish on NMDC, which is currently trading around 112, 113. There we are expecting stock to move towards the levels of at least 120, 122 in the near term. So it's a buy at current levels, NMDC, with a stop loss somewhere close to 105. And the other stock which we like is Tata Steel, because there also we saw good amount of buying pressure and it was consistently under selling pressure around 104, 105. But currently, if we see the stock price, then it is comfortably trading above the mark of 105. From here, the stock can easily move to the levels of 112. So Tata Steel is also on the buying side with a stop loss around 103.
Okay, all right, Shrikant, thank you so much for joining us. So that's a technical check on the markets. We'll do one thing, slip into a short break. When we return, we'll connect with the managements of Insecticides India and Sharda Cropchem to discuss the latest monsoon forecast by the IMD and what is in store for agrochem players going forward. Stay tuned.